हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम बैक टू आवर चैनल। आज हम क्लास 9 ज्योग्राफी सब्जेक्ट के लेसन नंबर 2 के क्वेश्चन आंसर्स देखेंगे। तो चलिए बिना देरी के वीडियो को शुरू करते हैं। फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन, टिक इन फ्रंट ऑफ द करेक्ट ऑप्शन ऑन विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग आर स्लो मूवमेंट इन द अर्थ्स इंटीरियर डिपेंडेंट। इसका आंसर है वेलोसिटी। नेक्स्ट, व्हेन वेव्स डाइवर्ट फ्रॉम ईच अदर व्हाट डू दे क्रिएट। इसका आंसर है टेंशन। Next, for the formation of the rift valley, which of the following processes should occur in the Earth's crust? इसका आंसर है tension. Next, which of this is a fold mountain? इसका आंसर है Himalayas. Next, the formation of extensive plateau is a result of which type of movement? इसका आंसर है continent building. Second question, give geographical reason. First है building collapse at the foothills of the Himalayas because of an earthquake. Before collapsing, they were moving forward and backward. Answer है the seismic waves can be divided into primary, secondary and surface waves. The primary waves are the first waves to reach the surface of the earth as energy is released inside the earth's interior. Subjected to P wave, the particles of the rock move in the direction of the wave to and fro. Therefore, they are also known as forward and backward waves. Thus, the building at the foothills of the Himalayas move forward and backward as they subjected to P wave. Next question. There is a difference in the formation of Meghalaya Plateau and Deccan Plateau. Answer है the Meghalaya Plateau was formed due to slow movement, orogenic movement, whereas the Deccan Plateau was formed due to sudden movement, fissure volcano. During the formation of Meghalaya Plateau, a part of the Earth's crust between two parallel faults was lifted, forming the Meghalaya Plateau, whereas the Deccan Plateau was formed due to molten material, lava, coming out with the eruption on both the sides of the fissure volcano. Thus, there are differences in the formation of Meghalaya and Deccan Plateau. Next question. Most of the volcanoes are found on the plate boundaries. Answer है the plate boundaries are directly related to the area of volcanoes. Most of the volcanoes which slide into the earth's crust result in loss of minerals, and such boundaries are called as plate consuming boundaries. In the area when new material magma is coming into the earth's crust, they are called as plate creating boundaries. Both of the processes result in the earthquake and volcanic eruptions. Thus, most of the volcanoes are situated at the plate boundaries. Next question. The barren island is becoming conical in shape. Answer है barren island, which was considered a dormant volcano, has become active since February 2017. Mainly dust, smoke and mud are coming out of this eruption along with some lava. During eruptions, the lava is spread around the mouth of this vent. When it comes out, as a result, cone-shaped mountains start forming. Therefore, barren island is becoming conical shape. Next question. Volcanic eruption can cause earthquake. Answer है generally the movement in the earth's interior occur in the upper layer of the mantle. Tremendous energy is released by radioactive minerals present here. This leads to sudden movement in the form of volcanic eruption, where hot, solid, liquid and gaseous materials are forcefully thrown out from the mantle of the earth onto the surface of the earth. This causes a lot of instability within the crust of the earth, which would lead to the release of pressure in the form of seismic wave or tremors causing earthquake. Third question, identify and name the internal movement. First है tsunamis are generated in coastal areas. इसका आंसर है sudden movement. Next, Himalayas are an example of fold mountain. इसका आंसर है slow movement. Next, molten magma is thrown out of the earth's mantle. इसका आंसर है sudden movement. Next, rift valley is formed because of faulting. इसका आंसर है स्लो मूवमेंट. क्वेश्चन, Arrange the following statement in chronological order in which an earthquake occurred. यहाँ हमें इसे क्रोनोलॉजिकल ऑर्डर में अरेंज करना है. फर्स्ट है द प्लेट सडनली मूव. सेकंड है ड्यू टू द मूवमेंट इन द मेंटल compression goes on increasing. थर्ड है along the weak point fault lines rock break apart. फोर्थ है stored energy is released in the form of seismic wave. लास्ट है द अर्थ सरफेस वाइब्रेट. फिफ्थ क्वेश्चन, डिस्टिंग्विश बिटवीन ब्लॉक माउंटेन एंड फोल्ड माउंटेन. ब्लॉक माउंटेन में फर्स्ट पॉइंट है व्हेन अ पार्ट ऑफ द अर्थ क्रस्ट बिटवीन टू पैरेलल फॉल्ट इज लिफ्टेड अप लीड टू फॉर्मिंग अ माउंटेन. फोल्ड माउंटेन में फर्स्ट पॉइंट है बिकॉज ऑफ द एनर्जी वेव एंड प्रेशर वर्किंग टूवर्ड ईच अदर सॉफ्ट लेयर ऑफ द रॉक लीड टू फोल्ड. सेकेंड पॉइंट, block mountain are formed due to tension. Fold mountain are formed due to compression. Third point, example the Black Forest mountain of Europe and Meghalaya in India. Example of fold mountain are the Himalaya, the Urvalis, the Alps, the Andes and the Rockies. नेक्स्ट है प्राइमरी वेव्स एंड सेकेंडरी वेव्स. फर्स्ट पॉइंट है प्राइमरी वेव्स आर द फर्स्ट इज टू रीच द सरफेस ऑफ द अर्थ व्हेन द एनर्जी इज इमिटेड इन द इंटीरियर ऑफ द अर्थ. सेकेंडरी वेव्स में फर्स्ट पॉइंट है द वेव्स विच रीच द सरफेस ऑफ द अर्थ आफ्टर द प्राइमरी वेव्स आर कॉल्ड सेकेंडरी वेव्स. सेकेंड पॉइंट है प्राइमरी वेव्स कैन ट्रैवल थ्रू सॉलिड लिक्विड एंड गैसियस स्टेट. Secondary waves can travel only through solid medium. Third point है primary waves changes direction while traveling through liquid medium. Secondary waves में है it get absorbed as it enter the liquid state. Next distinguish है earthquake and volcanoes. Earthquake में first point है earthquake is a movement in the earth's crust. Volcanoes, a volcano is an opening in the Earth's interior from which hot, solid, liquid and gaseous material are thrown out from the mantle of the Earth. Second point, earthquake in ocean can cause tsunamis. Volcanic eruption in the ocean can cause earthquake. The seismic wave can be classified into three waves, primary, secondary and surface wave. The volcanoes can be classified into three types, dormant volcanoes, active volcanoes and extinct volcanoes. Fourth point, nothing is ejected out during an earthquake. During an volcanic eruption, ash, water vapor, various types of poisonous and inflammable gas and molten magma is emitted from interior of the earth. Sixth question, answer in brief. फर्स्ट है गिव रीजन व्हाई एन अर्थक्वेक ऑकर. आंसर है व्हेन एनर्जी इज रिलीज इन द इंटीरियर ऑफ द अर्थ ट्रिमेंडियस टेंशन इज क्रिएटेड इन द अर्थ's crust. When the tension goes beyond limits, the energy is released in the form of waves. This results in trembling of the earth's surface, that is earthquake occur. Causes of earthquake: moving of the plates, colliding of plates, plates sliding one below the other, occurring of volcanic eruption. Next question, which type of movement have led to the formation of the major fold mountains in the world? Answer है fold mountains are formed due to mountain building orogenic movement. Because of this energy waves and pressure working towards each other and in horizontal direction, the layers of the soft rocks form folds. If the pressure is very high, large scale folds are formed and their complexity increases. As a result, the surface of the earth gets uplifted and fold mountains are formed. The Himalayas, the Urvalis, the Rockies, Andes, the Alps are the major fold mountain of the world. Next question, how is the magnitude of the earthquake related to the collapse of house? Answer है through a seismogram graph showing movement of seismic wave. Seismograph can be generated. After studying this graph, the magnitude of the earthquake is known. The magnitude of the earthquake is measured with the help of the Richter scale. It is because of the primary waves, the building on the earth's surface moved forward and backward. Because of the secondary waves, building on the Earth's surface move up and down. Next question. What are the effects of earthquake on the Earth's surface and human life? आंसर है effects of earthquake. First point है cracks, fractures develop on the ground, causes landslides which lead to the sliding of rocks. Sometimes the groundwater changes its course. For example, wells may get watered or may dry up. Some areas get uplifted while some may subside. Tsunamis are generated in oceans. These waves can cause great loss of life and property in the coastal area. In snow-covered areas, avalanches may occur, building collapse and loss of life and property occurs. Transportation routes get disrupted, communication system collapses. Next question. Explain the types of seismic wave. The seismic waves can be divided into primary, secondary and surface wave. Primary waves or P waves. First point है, these are the first one to reach the surface of the earth after the energy is emitted in the earth's interior. They travel at a very fast speed from the focus of the earthquake in a radical direction. This wave moves to and fro. Therefore, these waves are also called forward-backward waves. These waves can travel through all three states, solid, liquid and gaseous. Secondary or S waves. These waves which reach the Earth's surface after the primary waves are called secondary waves. These waves also scattered in all directions from the focus of the earthquake. Their velocity is lesser than the P waves. These waves can travel only through the solid medium. Surface or L waves. These waves are generated after main P and S waves reach the epicenter. They travel in the direction of the circumference of the Earth along the crust. They are highly destructive. Next question. Explain the types of volcanoes on the basis of periodicity of eruption with examples. आंसर है according to the periodicity of volcanic eruption, three types of volcanoes can be classified. First है active volcano. If the volcanic eruption are regular even in the present times, then such volcanoes are called active volcanoes. For example, Mount Fujiyama in Japan and Mount Stromboli in Mediterranean Sea. Next है dormant volcano. When a volcano has not erupted since long but may become active suddenly, it is called dormant volcano. For example, Mount Vesuvius in Italy, Mount Katmai in Alaska, Barren Island. Third है extinct volcano. Those volcanoes which have not erupted in the past since long and are not likely to erupt in the future are called extinct volcanoes. For example, Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania. Seventh question. Show the epicenter, focus and the primary, secondary and surface wave of an earthquake with the help of the neat label diagram. यहाँ हमें इसे डायग्राम को अच्छे से लेबल करना है. 8 question. Show the following on a given outline map of the world. फर्स्ट है माउंट किलिमंजारो, इसका आंसर है तांजानिया. नेक्स्ट मिड अटलांटिक अर्थक्वेक जोन, इसका आंसर है अटलांटिक ओशियन. नेक्स्ट माउंट फूजी, इसका आंसर है जापान. नेक्स्ट क्रैकाटोआ, इसका आंसर है इंडोनेशिया. नेक्स्ट माउंट विसुवियस, इसका आंसर है इटली. यहाँ हमारे लेसन 2 के क्वेश्चन आंसर कंप्लीट हो गए हैं. अगर आपको वीडियो हेल्पफुल लगा हो तो वीडियो को लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब ज़रूर करें. मिलते हैं नेक्स्ट वीडियो में.